Hello, good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Nice to see you all. You're going to take a shit like now? You just join, dude. Hello, Zian. Hi, Kari. Hello, Nathan. Hi, Shemi. Wow, finally, it's a Saturday. I don't need to teach seminar. I feel so much better. Okay, so nice to see you all. We shall continue on chapter 5, shall we? We shall continue on chapter 5. Okay, we were here. I think it's been a while. Yeah. Okay, 3 Saturdays that I'm teaching seminar. I'm going to pass out already. So tiring. Okay, guys. Oh, so much better today. Right, guys. We were talking about this if you remember. Okay, to make a cup of salt water. Yes, sure. To have a cup of salt water. Okay, to have a cup of salt water, you need salt. All right, we call it solute. Right, guys, think of salt. Okay, anyway, let me finish this first. Okay, water is solvent and salt water is called solution. Okay, to not confuse solute and solid, just remember solute as solid. Okay, to not confuse solute and solvent. Right, solute is a solid. Okay, Shemi, you kind of WhatsApp me. What week do you need? I think you need last week, right? The previous week, right? The week before last week. I don't know whether I have it or not. Yes, Wing, hello. Okay, so this is solution, and we have 3 types of solution. We have dilute solution, that means you have very little salt. The less salty water. Concentrated means very salty. Saturated means it's the maximum salty. Okay, it's so salty, you add so much salt, okay, there's salt sinking at the bottom of it. They cannot dissolve anymore. Okay, it's the maximum amount. All right, so 3 types of solution. All right, and then of course you have 3 things here. You have solution, you have suspension, you have colloid. Do you remember what's the difference? Solution is something that can dissolve in water, like salt water. They usually look clear. They're usually uniform. You don't need to stir them, right? And then suspension is the complete opposite. Right? This is like your sand water. Sand water, they cannot dissolve in water. They will look cloudy. They look kind of dirty. All right, they are not uniform because they will sink to the bottom. Your Milo is exactly like this. You see, Milo, they sink to the bottom, isn't it? Milo, they will sink to the bottom, isn't it? When you don't stir them. So Milo is a suspension, right? And you have this weird guy in the middle, colloid, right? Colloid, it's like your mayonnaise. Okay, you see, your mayo, guys, your mayo is kind of like both of them. You know why? Because your mayo is uniform. You don't need to stir your mayo just like your solution, but somehow they are not clear. They are not clear. They look dirty. You see, mayonnaise, light cannot go through mayonnaise, just like suspension. So you see, mayo is kind of a mix of both, which is this weird guy, so we call it colloid. Right? All right. So this is right. The best way to memorize this is by example. Solution is salt water. Okay. Suspension is sand water. Colloid is mayonnaise or shaving cream. Right? Things that you don't need to stir, but they don't look clear. They look kind of not transparent one. So this is the one. Guys, you okay so far? You okay so far? I think some of y'all were not here last week, right? Okay, can really easy stuff. Okay, solubility. How do you make Milo? And how do you make it faster? To make Milo faster, number one, the size must be small. Make sure you use fine powder instead of coarse powder. Rate of stirring, make sure you stir faster. Temperature, make sure you use hot water. Okay. Wow, so make Milo also need to teach one, man. That's why lor. So next, water is a universal solvent because water can dissolve almost all substance in the world. Like 90% of the stuff can be dissolved by water, whereas the next 10% you can use something what we call your organic solvent. Okay, organic solvent. Yes, temperature, right? Organic solvent. What is organic solvent? Right? Like, let's say you want to dissolve paint. You paint your house, you accidentally painted some plastic. You painted your aircon. Okay, some paint got onto your aircon. You see, your aircon is plastic, right? So you see, once the paint dried off, it is impossible for you to remove the paint using water. So yes, you can use kerosene. You can use alcohol. You can use thinner. Paint thinner, thinner soya. You can use acetone, your nail polish remover. You can use kerosene. Now, kerosene is thinner, same thing. Right? I'm just focusing on these few. Don't ask me what is ether, what is benzene. You don't learn this. What is chloroform? I mean, it's less important. Okay? Can This is what we have learned so far. This is what we have learned so far. So today I'm not doing anything too heavy. Okay, because last week I just explained this. So today's job we are doing exercise. Okay, we are doing exercise. Where's Shane? Okay, anyway, let's go to our exercise. Oops. Okay, let's go to. Have we done question 7, guys? Have we done question 7? Sorry, for the life of me, I couldn't remember. Oh, we did? Okay, cool. Have we done question 8? Have we done question 8? Oh, we done question 8 too? Wow, okay. Can. Have we done question 9? Have we done question 9? Oh, we did, huh? Damn, so fast, huh? All of it? Or 12 haven't to 11? Oh, but we skipped 10. Oh, I see. Okay, let's try 10, shall we? Let's try 10, shall we? As you see, Shimei, I have goldfish memory. Well, not as bad as goldfish, okay, but still. Anyway, number 10. Let's look at number 10. Oh, this is a bit tricky. Okay, this is a bit tricky. Do you want me to discuss or do you want to try? Do you want to discuss or do you want to try? Because we have plenty of time, guys. We have plenty of time. We actually have plenty of time. Have we done? Oh, wait. We have done 11 or so. We have done 11 or so. The stirring one, I think. Yeah, we have done this also. Okay, you know what? Guys? Why not you try number 10? Since you have time, right? Okay, why don't you try number 10? This is a bit. This is challenging, guys. This is challenging. Why don't you try number 10 and you try number 12? Just two. 10 and 12. 10 and 12. Shimi, did you attend the class last week? Did you attend any class last week? If not, then this should look a bit unfamiliar to you. Oh, you didn't, huh? Okay. If you want, you can try. Question 10 and 12. Guys, I'll give you, say, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. 50 lah. Okay, because 10 you need some time to think. Okay, I'll give you 15 minutes, guys. I'll give you 15 minutes. Try it yourself. Try, Don't sit and wait for the answer, Okay? Guys, are you okay? 15 minutes. You guys go? Cool? Yes, okay. 15 minutes, I'll be back at 11:30. Right, see you there. Okay, hi guys. I am back. We are back. So let's look at question 10. Right, I am sure this question is a bit challenging, isn't it? It's a bit challenging, isn't it? Okay, so if you don't know what this question means, can you see the alphabets? Can you see the alphabets? And basically, okay, let's say this is A, right? You see, A belongs to solution, right? They don't overlap with suspension or colloid. That means which characteristic only belongs to solution. It is really done for you. You see, it's the smallest particle size. Right? Are you guys still there? Are you guys still there? I hope you are. I hope you are. Yes. 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 Okay, good. Good. Kawai, are you still there, Kawai? Okay, so smallest particle size, smallest particle size, because as you know, solution they can dissolve. Salt, when they dissolve in water, you can't see it because it's so small. So it's only A here. Right? As for B, what's the similarity between solution and suspension? Basically asking for this. So can be poured. You see, you can pour solution and suspension, but you cannot pour colloid. You cannot pour mayonnaise. You cannot pour shaving cream. Right? C, mixture. All three are mixture. D, no sediment. These two has no sediment. Shaving cream and salt water has no sediment. You can't filter it using filter paper. But suspension, you definitely can. You can filter sand, right? E, cannot be poured easily. So that's your E. Cannot be poured easily. Oh, suspension, right? Because you have residue on it. Right, so what about G and G to L? Let's look at G. What is G? G is solution. You see, what is only solution here? Guys, what's your answer? What's your answer? What is only for solution here? Scatter light. Yes, good. Scatter light. That's not scatter light. But you see, scatter light, huh? Scatter light, huh? Uh, wait, wait. This is solution, right? This is solution, right? It should be okay, guys. Can light go through solution? Can light go through salt water? Yes, right? Yes, right? So it should be does not scatter light. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? You see, when you shine the torchlight through mayo and sand water, you can't see light going through. But you can shine the torchlight through salt water, isn't it? So I think when you got it in reverse there, right? So G, I think it does not scatter light because solution definitely they won't let light. Sorry, they will let light pass through. So what about H? What is solution and colloid? What is solution and colloid? What's your answer? Any answer here, guys? Any of your answers here? Did you guys do this? Hey, if this is coming out if this is coming out in exam, you are dead. I'm serious, right? So what's your answer here? Medium particle size. Medium particle size is colloid. Oh, I give you the answer, isn't it? Okay, I give you the answer, isn't it? So no, that's not the answer. Any answer else? Any answer else? J is can be separated by filter paper. Okay, guys, I have a question here. Can you put mayonnaise through filter paper? Can you put mayo through filter paper? No? No? Yes or no? Why no? Have you tried? Have you tried? You actually can, right? You actually can. It's just that you don't filter anything out. You don't filter anything out because you can't filter mayo. So guys, my point here is H is actually pass through filter paper. You can pass salt water through filter paper. You can pass mayonnaise through filter paper. It's just that you don't get residue. You do not get residue, right? There will be no residue. You don't see anything there. Just like your D here, guys. H is actually D. You see what is D? No sediment. No sediment. So it passes through filter paper. It's actually the same thing, right? If you get what I mean? I mean, you might say, sir, how can mayonnaise pass through filter paper? That's the way it is. It can, right? If you push it hard enough, it's just that you don't get residue. Sounds weird, I know, right? So what about I? Who is only for colloid? Who is only for colloid? You see, solution is the smallest particle size. What about colloid? What about colloid? Colloid is medium particle size. Good. Whereas this large particle size can be seen is definitely suspension. Definitely suspension. So we leave this for suspension. Right, what about J? Who is between colloid and suspension? Who is between colloid and suspension? Can you shine torchlight through sand water? Can you shine light through mayo or shaving cream? You can't, right? You can't, right? So J is actually your scatter light. J is scatter light. Can I understand? Right? This is difficult, I agree. So what about K? What about K? K is only a suspension, I think. Okay, we have two remaining. You see K and L, right? K and L, they are both suspension, so they are interchangeable. K and L. K can be filtered. K is largest particle size. Right? Guys, hard. Did any of you manage to get all correct? Did any of you manage to get all correct? Or did any of you, okay, like you get at least half correct? Not really, isn't it? If this comes out in exam, then how? Die lor. This is not coming out. This just to test your understanding. Okay, one example of solution, suspension, and colloid. One example. Exam only until 4. Yeah, I will figure so too. Wow, your exam covers until 4, huh? Shimi, what school are you from, by the way? What school are you from? Wow, that's quite far though. That's quite far. Because I think your mid-year should cover until 5 or 6. Oh, you're from Selatan. Shimi, tell you what, I'm from Utara. We are nemesis. Utara the best, please. Utara the best. Oh, you're from Selatan. Oh my god. We are enemies. Oh my god, you're from Selatan. Wow, small world. We used to hate Selatan because y'all have the indoor basketball court. Because y'all took it from us. Okay, anyway. Wow, small world. Small world follow SBS. Okay. I'm an SBUN. Okay, anyway, so guys, example, please. Example. SBS better. You see, this thing is still going on, huh? This thing is still going on, huh? The SBS SBU thing. we begrudgingly hate each other, but when it comes to those Chinese society event, we still get along. When it's against other school, somehow we will get along. Okay. Anyway, yes, salt water, mayonnaise. Okay. Yes, dirt water or mud water lah. Mud water. Okay, I don't know lah. Okay, you see last time during my years, right? Okay, a little bit out of topic here, guys. Okay, for those who are not in situation, SBU is Seri Bintang Utara, SBS is Seri Bintang Selatan. We both came from Bukit Bintang Girls' School. It used to be a girls' school, right? And then we somehow split into two. So during my years, okay, 2006, 2006, SBU and SBS lah. Our SPM straight A, SBU got like 30 plus. SBS only got like 9 or something. Okay, I remember it very well. So I was like, suck it, right? And then 2007, a year before my SPM, SBU got 30 plus also. SBS got 16. Right? You see how SBS starts to raise the standard because SBS starts taking SJKC student, as in Huaxiao student, right? And then SBU refused to take SJKC student. I mean, decrease lah. They take more straight from SKSBU. And then during my year, SPM, 2008, I took my SPM in 2008, right? I clearly remember it. SBU was 33, SBS was 34, straight A. One more than us. Wow, you imagine the scenes, man. they rub it in our face like non-stop, right? Because SBUs like didn't really take SJKC student already, 华小 student. Because you see, 华小 student we are more hardworking ma. Okay, so our academically we are better ma. So they stop taking. So SBS is like, wow, you don't want to take SJKC student, you're lost. So they start taking them in, and then the result starts coming out. We were so pissed off by this. You know, at the jam one day, they kept rubbing this in our face. What to do? Okay. guys, for those for other people here, do you guys have these rivalries among schools, right? Because in SU and SBS, damn, okay, the rivalry was fierce. Oh, is it? Oh, 27, huh? Okay, okay. Wow, okay. SBS is doing well, huh? I mean, yeah, lower. Yeah, okay, okay, cool. Right, anyway, moving on. Oh, grandfather story time, huh? Wow, you're from SBS, damn. Okay. So A, let's look at 12A. What is turpentine for? Guys, what the hell is a turpentine? This is actually your paint thinner. Badminton getting better. Max never gagal before. Wow. I can feel that pride, Chevy. I can feel it. I can feel that pride. Okay, good for you. Good for you. Right. So what is paint thinner for? What is paint thinner for? Paint thinner is for paint stain. Is to remove paint stain. As the name says, it's a paint thinner, right? And what about acetone? What about acetone? Acetone is for your nail polish. Oh, right. BM has no this part, huh? Somehow, I don't know why, for BM, this part just kind of disappeared. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. BM note is always that stepchild. Nobody gives a shit. I do, okay? I do, right? But somehow, I don't know why is yours removed. Maybe the printer just doesn't like you. Right? I know, right, Shimmy? I know, right? SBS, I'm like, damn. That's my nemesis. Right, so B. Fill in the blanks to complete the statement below. Water is used by aquatic organisms to dissolve oxygen and nutrient. Okay, for life processes. In cleaning processes, water is used to dissolve soap or detergent. I accept both. Okay. All right. So why not you change? Hey, Wei Heng, your English so good. I want to use English leh. Right? It's something I don't understand. So C, suggest an organic solvent that can be used to remove chlorophyll stain. Okay, what can you use to remove? Let's say you got chlorophyll on your stain, on your shirt. You learn this in Form 1 actually. How do you remove chlorophyll from a piece of leaf? Your school uses BM. Then you don't care, you just write BI. They will mark one. They will mark one. You die write BI and see. Yes, the starch one. How do you remove chlorophyll? You use something called alcohol. You remember you soak your leaf in alcohol, then the chlorophyll will be gone. Okay. Anyway, so 4 t-shirts with different stain, marked with the stain that cannot be removed with alcohol. Cannot be removed with alcohol. Can you remove? Okay, what can be removed with alcohol? Confirm is iodine. Confirm is iodine because iodine is you know your 黄药水, your iodine, the thing is dissolved in alcohol. Okay. What cannot be removed with alcohol? Definitely is your wait. Cannot, huh? Why cannot? It's stick on, so weird. Okay, for sure it's starch. Yes, for sure it's starch. What is shellac? Okay, what is a shellac, guys? If you know those wood that look shiny, you know the wood that looks shiny, that's the shellac. Some kind of oil you apply on wood to make it shiny, that's the shellac. Okay, the thing can be dissolved with alcohol. Do I have my hey, I tell you, yes, I do. My yearbook was the best. My yearbook was the best because my friend that time had a DSLR. You know, during my days, DSLR was a thing so hard to come by. So I'll try to find it out. I'll try to find it out. I'll try to find it out. Okay. Huh? DSLR. You know those professional camera? DSLR. My friend was a photographer, right? So during my school year, our magazine, most of the stuff was taken by my friend. Wow, it was so awesome. It was really awesome. Okay, anyway, so let's continue with our lessons, shall we? Let's learn a little bit of stuff today. Okay, because we did not. Okay, let's go to 5.3, shall we? Let's go to 5.3. Water purification. Water purification. Okay, are you guys ready to learn something? It's 47. Now I'm asking this. You guys ready to learn something? It sounds weird to say. Right, so let's learn about water purification, right? Guys, let's jump straight to the point. To purify water, is to do two things. Purifying water is to do two things. Number one is to remove harmful chemical and harmful dissolved substance. I just call it to remove foreign particles, right? Anything that doesn't belong in water, I want to remove it. That's the first point. Okay, so my first point is to remove foreign particles. Menyingkirkan benda asing. Okay, menyingkirkan benda asing. That means you get rid of all the laptop stuff, like all the stuff you don't want, like sand, like shit, like what else? Like mud, stones, whatever it is, like, okay, you want to remove all the foreign particles. Next is to kill microorganism. So this is a point number one. This is a point number two. All right. Point number one is to get rid of all the stuff. Point number two is to kill microorganism. All right. And what about, sir, this unpleasant odor, taste, and color? As you remove this two, your water will have no more odor. Your water will have no more taste and color. Funny, I should mention taste. Don't you think mineral water has some taste? Guys, do you drink mineral water? Do you drink mineral water? I don't. Right? Mineral water, they taste kind of funky. And different brand of mineral water has different taste. I swear to God, it's disgusting. Right? I want my water to have no taste. I don't want anything in my water. It just feels weird. Right? So you see, you purify water to get rid of everything and to kill microorganisms. Okay, anyway, let's come to the bottom part. Let's come to this one. There are four methods. This is how to make profit. What do you mean? Okay, there are four methods for you to remove, to clean water. Okay, to clean water. Shall we look at one by one? Okay, let's look at number one. Filtration. This is called 过滤 in Mandarin. You know what is 过滤? What is filtration? Basically, you filter lah. Okay, you filter lah. Do you have this at home? There, I was searching for this one. Do you have this at home? If you live in a landed house, I am sure you have this. I'm sure you have this, right? It's like a Gina thing, isn't it? It's a Gina thing. We all Gina very, very, very gassy one. So we should install this thing one, right? So this is filter lah. This is filter lah. Maybe yours is plastic. Maybe yours is plastic. You know the Su Fen thing earlier this year? The guy want to buy McDonald's for his girlfriend, and then he was kind of pissed off, and then he destroyed someone's filter. This one lah. You remember that? You remember that thing in Clang? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Okay, whatever. So that's the filter. That's the water filter, right? So okay, you see, filter. The good thing about filter is it can remove foreign particle. Yeah, it costs a grand. It's a lot of money. And some of my students say they are so gassy, right? They put one outside the house, they put one in kitchen. So they have two filters. Need to be so excessive, man. Okay lah, maybe you do lah. Okay, maybe you really like clean water. So that's your number one, to remove suspended particle, to remove all the particles. But the bad thing is it cannot kill microorganisms. You still have germs inside. You cannot filter germs, right? Okay, maybe some of your filter can lah, but generally you can't filter germs, right? But the next two, guys, do you know? I'm sure you know what is boiling. Do you know what is chlorination? Do you know what is chlorination? Do you know what is chlorine? What's the difference of two filters and I don't know. You have to ask some of my students. They really kiasi one. Maybe two filters better. Lor. Two is better than one, right? I don't know. Okay, you have two, huh? You have two. So your mom is the kiasi one, lah. Right. So these two, they work the same. Do you know it's chlorination, guys? Do you know it's chlorination? The same thing they did to swimming pool. The same thing they did to swimming. You know that, right? You know your swimming pool is full of chlorine, right? That's why they smell kind of funny. Our national water has chlorine too, guys. Our national water has chlorine too. Okay, you piss in it. We all do. We all do. Right? Nobody gets up from swimming pool to go swimming to the toilet. Okay, maybe you do, but I just pee in it. Everyone pees in it. Right? Everyone pees in it. Your pee is just basically salt water, guys. Don't worry. Right? So boiling, and chlorination. This is the reverse. This is the reverse of filtration. You see, filtration. They cannot remove microorganism, but these two they can. Of course, private lah. Takkan you show everyone, right? So number two, they can remove two, But you see, filtration they can remove sand, they can remove foreign particles, but boiling and chlorination they can't. Oh wait, why am I writing two? So this is kind of like a trade-off lah. A private pool, huh? You have a private pool as your own pool, right? So these two, okay, these two, it's like this one. You see, it's like the reverse of each. It's the reverse of each. You get what I mean now? You get what I mean now? You get what I mean? So the best is what? The best is do both lor. That's why you see your mom, I am sure your mom filters her water and she boils her water. You see, we all very kiasi one. We all Gina very kiasi one. So we do both. We do both. I mean, my mom does both lah. I always tell her one, me, no need to boil water one. National water already got chlorine. You boil for what? Guys, did you know this? Did you know this? Our national water already has chlorine. So there is no need, guys, I repeat, there is no need for you to boil water. You're just wasting money. You're just wasting electricity, right? But somehow if you tell your mom, she refuse to listen, I don't care, I must boil, right? I'm sure your mom boils water every day, isn't it? Isn't it? My mom is a bit more kiasi lah, right? It's a China thing. It's a China thing, right? And of course, number four, if you really kiasi, do distillation. Do distillation. You know what is distillation? This is the cleanest water. Distillation. This will give you the cleanest water. Really clean. Like 100% clean water. 100%. You get zero stuff in it. It's completely clean. Right? But what is the bad point about this? What is the bad point about this? It is really slow. Right? You see, the good thing is it removes both. But the thing is, it's really slow. This thing will drip drop by drop. Yes, yeah, that's it, exactly. Right? And then you see the bad point here, the disadvantage. It says here, the loss of important minerals. You might say, sir, do we really need that minerals? In my opinion, we don't. Guys, this is debatable. This is debatable. Some scientists, they say mineral water is better for you. Some, they say distilled water is better for you. Right? Because some say you need that minerals. In my opinion, you don't. Because you get it in your food already. Right? Guys, as long as you eat a balanced diet, you get all the minerals you need. You don't need all these foreign stuff that makes your water taste like shit. Right? And plus, guys, have you noticed something? When you go to 7E or any convenience store, mineral water, they are just a little bit more expensive one. Right? And if you are like me, you really hate that mineral water taste, why not just buy drinking water? Do you know there's a difference? Do you know there's a difference? When you buy drinking water, they just taste like normal water. There's no taste to it. But mineral water, they taste kind of funny. Right? So just drink drinking water. Just drink drinking water. Guys, drinking water is the same as distilled water. Right? It's completely clean, but they don't do distillation lah. They do something called reverse osmosis. Have you seen this word in your bottle, your mineral water bottle? Reverse osmosis. You see this on mineral water one. Okay, drinking water. There, all this water, you will see that it says that reverse osmosis. That's the thing, lor. That's the thing, lor. So this is how it works, lah. This is how it works, lah. They will do reverse osmosis and they will clean their water. This is 100% clean. 100% clean. We also call distilled water battery water. Do you know what is battery water, guys? Do you know what is battery water? This is what old people they call it. Battery water. You know what is this? You know what is this? You know those old type of battery? You know your car battery? You know car battery? If you buy the old school type, they have like caps on it, and then you need to add water every 3 months to it to keep your there's something like this to keep your battery healthy. That's your battery water. That's your battery water. So what's inside a battery water? It's just distilled water, right? So you can practically drink this. You can drink this. You might say, sir, cannot add this mineral water, man. No, you can't. You add mineral water, okay, like your battery is not gonna explode, but your battery is going to corrode and it will spoil much faster. That's why you use distilled water. Right? Guys, I don't know whether you know this. Okay, do you know what a car battery is? Do you know what happens if your car battery spoils? Do you know what happens when a car battery spoils? Your car wouldn't start. Your car wouldn't start, and when you go and unlock your car, you don't hear anything. You don't see lights. That's when your car battery spoils, right? Go and ask your dad, Go and ask your dad. I'm sure he knows your car battery that has the cap on, this type, you see the cap one, you need to add water one. This type will last much longer. This type will last much longer than those maintenance-free one. Okay, the maintenance-free battery. If you are the lazy type, you buy this kind of battery. You see, no cap one. Lord, no cap. You see, this one no cap one. You cannot add water one. This one they will spoil like in 2 years, right? But if you add those without so with the cap one, with the adding water one, they will last for like 3-4 years. This is for lazy people. You don't know your dad work on with it. Oh, okay. You ask him he will tell you one. The maintenance free one, this one is for lazy people one. The lazy people type, they don't last for very long. But the one with the cap one, you see the 6 yellow cap one, the one will last much longer. Car stuff. Go and learn from him lah. Hey, if girls know all this car stuff, you look really cool. You look really cool. Okay. Maybe next time you know more than your boyfriend. Yeah, exactly. You'll be like this badass chick, right? Your boyfriend be standing there. I don't know all these things. You're like, hey, let me. Oh, see, so cool, right? You're the cool chick, right? Anyway. So you know what? I think I'm gonna stop here, I think I'm gonna stop here because next week I should talk about this, guys. I have a question here. Who cleans our water for us? I think you mentioned this last week, right? Who cleans our national water? When you turn on the tap, you get clean water. Oh, by the way, can you drink water straight from the tap? Can you drink water straight from the tap? You shove a cup under your sink and then you drink it from the sink. Can you do that? You actually can. You actually can. Our national water is not as bad as you think. Our national water is actually quite clean, right? Who cleans our water for us? Have I mentioned this last week? Do you know who cleans our water for us? No thanks. Why it feels weird, isn't it? Sometimes when I'm lazy, I do that. Okay, I just go to the sink and just drink like that. Still in one piece, right? Fingers crossed, still in one piece, right? Double again next person. Right, that's like, wait, no lah, it's not yellow lah. It's completely clean. I mean, yellow is when there's water shortage, and then when you switch on the tap, you get like rusty water, isn't it? The one. No, it's clean. It's perfectly fine. Guys, who cleans our water for us? Who cleans our water for us? You have to thank them. Indoor water. You know this, guys? You know this? I'm sure sometimes when you pass by highway, you see this thing. No. I was almost confused there too. Yes, alam floral is tong sampah. Wow, Shimi, you know, Wow, good, very good. Okay, so indoor water, enough water, you have to pay their bill like every 3 months one. Every 3 months. Alarm floor, the one is different. Okay, every 3 months. You pay 2 different bills though. You pay Ais Lango. Okay, Ais Lango is for the pipe building one, right? And then enough water is for cleaning your water. This one is you pay like every 3 months. Then your enough water bill, if I'm not mistaken, it's 3 months lah. Enough water bill. It looks like this one, right? Guys, do not ever not pay this. Do not ever not pay this. Because if you don't, I'm sorry, you're a Barbie. You are seriously a Barbie. People clean water for you, then you don't pay. Or what kind of Barbie are you? Okay. Shabas. Shabas is the Ais Lango thing, right? Shabas is the Ais Lango. Different stuff, different guys, different stuff. One is to supply you the water, one is to clean your water, different stuff. Okay. So you know what? I'll talk about this next week. I'll talk about this next week. They clean our water in a very cheap and efficient way to make sure I see chlorination. Chlorination. I'll talk about this next week. Guys, your tap water is actually safe to drink. Go and try. It will taste kind of metallic. It tastes kind of metallic, but it's fine. Okay, you have my words, right? As a science teacher, I'm telling you now, our national water is perfectly fine to drink. Okay, unless you live in Myanmar or something, then it's not. But Malaysia water is safe to drink. Safe. Yeah, what's up? Jimmy, what's up? How many A's did I get during my 08? Funny you should mention that. You say you remember I say SBU has 33 people getting straight A, right? I was one of it. I got straight A's. I got 11s. I got 11. I got 11 A's. Okay. People take 10. I took 11. Because I'm the kiasu type. I want to one up on other people. Yes, including BC. Including BC. My BC used to be A1. But now my BC I can't count my life on it. Yes, science stream. It's like 全部还给老师了, all forgotten. Especially that 文言文 shit. Don't get me started on that. I really hate that shit. Okay, anyway, nice to see y'all today. Nice to see y'all today. Okay, so I will see you next Saturday lah. Yeah, the Sastra Gina one. Oh my god, I hate it. Yeah, the 文言文 thing. Okay, anyway, have a good weekend, guys. Have a good weekend, guys. I will see you next Saturday. Okay, have a good one. Okay, I will see you soon. Yes, see you too, Shemi. I'll see you soon. Right, have a good one. Take care. See you. Bye-bye.